My daughter Rachel brought me earbuds on my 61st birthday. I showed them to my friend at the library where I work. She used to fix computers for the army. She looked at them and her face turned white. Call the police right now. She told me something is very wrong with these. I didn't want to believe her. Rachel was my baby girl. But 3 days later, I found out what my daughter was really planning. And that birthday present wasn't a present at all. Hello, dear friends. Thank you so much for being here today. If you like this story, please click the like button and subscribe to Ashley White Stories. We share real stories about real life. Tell us in the comments where you are watching from. We love hearing from all of you. Just so you know, some parts of the story have been changed to protect people, but the lessons are very real. If any names sound familiar, that's just by accident. I turned 61 on a Thursday in March. The only person who called me was the one who was trying to hurt me, but I didn't know that yet. I woke up that morning like I had every morning for 4 years, alone in a house that felt too quiet. My coffee maker started at 7 o'clock. I walked to the kitchen wearing my old purple robe. It was cold and rainy outside in Georgia. My phone sat on the kitchen table. No calls, no messages. When you get to be my age, people forget your birthday. You're just another year older. That's not something people get excited about anymore. Around 10 o'clock in the morning, I heard a knock at my door. The mailman left a big box on my steps. I picked it up and brought it inside. The label said it was from Rachel Turner, Atlanta, Georgia. My daughter, I put the box on my kitchen counter. Rachel and I weren't fighting or anything. Talk sometimes. We saw each other on holidays, but things had been different since her daddy died 4 years ago. Harder somehow, like we lost the person who helped us understand each other. I loved Rachel more than anything in this world, but somewhere along the way, we became like strangers who happened to be related. I opened the box carefully. Inside was a pair of white earbuds, very fancy looking, the kind I would never buy myself. There was also a card. It was written in Rachel's handwriting. Mom, I thought these would make your morning walks easier. No more tangled wires. Happy birthday. Love always, Rachel. I sat down at my kitchen table. She remembered my birthday. Out of everyone in the whole world, my daughter remembered. For just a moment, I wasn't in that quiet kitchen anymore. I was standing in our backyard. Rachel was about 6 years old. She was learning to jump rope. Mama, I can't do it, she cried. My feet get all mixed up. I stood behind her and helped her swing the rope. I'm right here, sweet pea. Mama's got you. She tried again and again. Then suddenly, she jumped 3 times without stopping. She turned around with the biggest smile. Mama, did you see? Did you see me? She ran to me and hugged me tight. You're the best mama ever. I love you so much. Her daddy was watching from the porch. He was smiling. He was still healthy then. Everything was good then. Then I blinked and came back to my kitchen. Cold coffee house. But I had those earbuds in my hand. And for the first time in a long time, I felt happy. I charged them that afternoon. Tomorrow I would go to the library where I work and show my friends. That night, I put the charging box on my bedside table. A little green light blinked on and off. They were just plastic and wires, but they felt like Rachel was telling me she still cared. I had no idea I had just put a spy device next to my bed. Maria Chen had worked with computers in the Army for 6 years. So, when she picked up those earbuds the next day, her whole face changed color. I had gone to work at the Athens Public Library around 9 o'clock, same as I did every Friday. I had worked there for 12 years, even after I could have retired. I loved the smell of books. I loved helping people find stories. I loved my friends there. Maria was eating her lunch when I walked into the break room. 2 other workers, Dorothy and James, were there too. Look what Rachel gave me for my birthday, I said. I pulled out the earbuds from my purse. Dorothy smiled. Well, look at you being all modern. What's next? One of those talking speakers. Don't push your luck, I said, laughing. Felt good to have something nice to show. Something that proved my daughter thought about me. Maria put down her sandwich. Can I see those? Something about her voice made me pause, but I handed them to her. Maria was quiet most of the time. In 15 years of knowing her, I learned that when Maria spoke up, it was important. She turned the earbuds over and over in her hands, slow and careful, like she was looking for something. Then she opened the charging case. Her face went from normal to scared in about 2 seconds. "Maria, are you okay?" asked. She looked up at me with eyes that reminded me of when she told us about the bomb that almost killed her team overseas. "Where did you get these?" Her voice was flat and serious. "I just told you from Rachel for my birthday." I tried to laugh. "What's wrong? Are they going to blow up or something?" "Helen," she didn't smile. "These have been changed. This isn't normal." The whole room got quiet. Dorothy and James stopped eating. "Changed how?" "Yes, but part of me didn't want to know." Maria set the earbuds on the table like they might hurt her. "Remember what I did in the army? I worked with computers and spy equipment. I know what changed electronics look like." She pointed at the charging case. "Someone opened these up and put something inside." My stomach felt sick. "You're saying I'm saying these aren't just earbuds anymore?" She looked at me with sad eyes. "You need to call the police today." "Come on, Maria. My daughter gave these to me." "You think she would?" "I'm not saying anything about Rachel," Maria said. She stood up and her kind face made it worse. "I'm saying someone changed these to spy on you. Maybe it was a mistake from the factory. Maybe it's something else. But you can't ignore this." "She's right, Helen," James said quietly. "If Maria says something's wrong, something's wrong." I looked down at the earbuds. They looked the same as this morning. Normal looking. But Maria had never lied to me. Not once in 15 years. "Okay," I said. "I'll take them to the police." Maria nodded. "Today on your lunch break, don't wait." I drove to the Athens Clark County Police Station during my lunch break. I kept telling myself, Maria must be wrong. Maybe she was seeing problems that weren't really there. Maybe I was being silly and wasting everyone's time. She wasn't wrong. The detective told me the truth right away. "Mrs. Turner, these aren't just earbuds. They're spy equipment." Detective Sarah Williams was maybe in her 50s. She had kind eyes, not a serious voice, the kind of voice you'd get from 20 years of telling people bad news. Her office was small with lots of papers everywhere. I sat across from her. The earbuds sat on the desk between us. I had told her everything. The birthday gift, Maria's warning, the bad feeling in my stomach. Detective Williams listened without interrupting. When I finished, she picked up the earbuds carefully. "I'm going to have our tech person look at these. Just wait here for a few minutes." She left me alone in that office. I sat there for 20 minutes. Part of me still hoped Maria was wrong. The door opened. Detective Williams came back with a young man carrying a laptop. "Mrs. Turner, this is Officer Brooks. He works with computers." The young officer's face told me everything before he said a word. "These have been changed." He said they record sound. They track where you go. Someone can listen to everything you say. They can know when you're home. When you're not home, the room started spinning. I grabbed the chair, arms tight, so someone can hear me. My voice came out all scratchy. "Everything you say," Detective Williams said quietly. "Every conversation, every phone call, every word when you're wearing them." I thought about last night talking to myself while making dinner. All the private thoughts a woman has when she thinks she's alone. "My daughter gave these to me," I said. I looked at Detective Williams. "Do you think I don't think anything yet?" Detective Williams said. "But listen very carefully. Do not tell her, Not yet." "What? Why?" "If you tell her now, she'll say it's not true. She'll get angry. Then whatever she's planning will go underground. We'll never find out what this is about." She leaned forward. "Right now, she doesn't know that, So what do I do?" "You act normal. You wear the earbuds, talk, you go about your life. See how she acts? We need proof, Mrs. Turner. We need to know what she's planning." My hands were shaking. People don't do this just for fun. Detective Williams said there's a bigger plan here. Money, property, something. We'll figure it out. But I need your help. I thought about Rachel, about her daddy being gone for years now, about that little girl jumping rope in our backyard. "Okay," I said. I'll help. Detective Williams pushed the earbuds back across the desk. Take these home. Charge them. Wear them tomorrow. Call me if anything happens. Pick them up. They felt dirty now, but I put them in my purse. That night I put them on my kitchen counter and stared at them for a long time. Normal looking, but they weren't normal. They were a weapon, and I had brought them into my home. The refrigerator hummed. The clock ticked. Normal sounds in a house that didn't feel normal anymore. I thought about Rachel's card. Thought these would make your morning walks easier. I made a decision that night sitting alone in that kitchen. If my daughter wanted to listen to me, I would let her hear things. I would play along. I would feed her lies and I would watch what she did. That decision saved my life. I put them in my ears Saturday morning and started talking to myself like someone who forgot she wasn't alone. The earbuds fit nicely, comfortable. That made it worse. I moved around the kitchen making breakfast, letting my thoughts spill out like I was talking to a friend. I've been thinking about selling David's truck. I said to the empty room, David was my husband. The truck was real. I had been keeping it because it reminded me of him. Someone offered me good money last week. Probably should take it. I poured orange juice. Need to update my will too. Getting to that age where you have to think about these things? The words tasted like poison. Not because they were lies, but because I was saying them for someone I couldn't see. Someone who was listening without me knowing. I went about my morning, read a magazine, watered my plants, fixed the squeaky door in the hallway. Normal things. But the whole time I felt those earbuds like bugs crawling in my ears. My phone buzzed just before lunch. Rachel, hey mom. Random question. Are you thinking about selling dad's truck? We should probably talk about your will too. My hands got cold. I had said those exact words 3 hours ago, alone in my kitchen. And now, here they were coming back to me through my daughter's text message. Too fast, too perfect. I stared at my phone for a long time. Maybe, still thinking, I typed back. 3 dots appeared right away, like she was waiting for my message. I can help if you want. These things can be hard. Love you. Put the phone down. Everything was different now. The doorbell rang around 5:30 that evening. Rachel stood on my porch, holding bags from the chicken place on Main Street, smiling like this was perfectly normal. I was driving by, thought I'd bring dinner. She hadn't stopped by without calling in over a year. We ate at my kitchen table. She asked about my day, about my sleep, about my friends at the library. Small talk, but with sharp edges hidden inside. How are you feeling lately, Mom? She cut her chicken very carefully. Last week on the phone, you sounded really tired. I'm fine. At your age, Mom, it's important to think ahead. Health stuff, money stuff. She smiled. It's what Daddy would have wanted. There it was. At your age? Like I needed someone to take care of me. Memory? Okay? She asked, casual as breathing. Thursday, you forgot to call me back. I had never promised to call her. I never forgot anything. But she said it like it was a fact. Like my memory was already bad. I saw it then, clear as day. She wasn't just listening. She was building something. Story about me, a story that wasn't true. Every word, every fake forgetfulness, every planted seed. She was making a version of me that needed help that couldn't take care of myself. Yeah, I heard myself say, I guess I have been a little forgetful lately. Her smile got bigger, just a tiny bit. It's okay, Mom. That's what I'm here for. After she left, I checked the locks on my doors. Then I checked them again because I wasn't sure if I had already checked. But I knew I had my own daughter, the girl I raised, the one I taught to jump rope, to ride a bike, to be kind. And here I was, locking my doors to keep her out. I looked at the earbuds in their charging case. She was listening, she was watching, and she was already ahead of me. By Monday afternoon, I had spent 3 more days feeding Rachel lies through those earbuds. Then I found the truth in the last place you'd expect. A folder in my own house filed under garden supplies. Sunday, I had said I forgot to pay my water bill. Lie, within 2 hours. Rachel texted asking if I needed help with automatic payments. Monday morning, I said I felt dizzy while getting the mail. Another lie. She called by lunchtime, worried about my health. Every time I spoke into my empty kitchen, she responded like magic. Maybe I do need someone to help me with things, I'd said that morning. The words made me feel sick. By 2 o'clock, my bathroom sink started leaking. A real problem this time. I got my tools and went to the hallway closet. The closet smelled like old towels and cleaning supplies. The leak was minor, just needed a new washer, but I would need the receipt for the warranty. I went to the old filing cabinet in the hallway. It's gray metal, dented. I hadn't opened it in months. The drawer stuck. Then it opened with a loud screech. Insurance papers. Old bills from the 1990s. Instructions for the washing machine I gave away years ago. And then, near the back, something that didn't belong. Folder ton new to clean, pulled it out. The tab said garden supplies. But when I opened it on top of the cabinet, my whole body went cold. Papers with legal words. Professional-looking official. Petition to declare Helen Marie Turner incompetent and in need of a guardian. I stopped breathing. Notes in the margins. Rachel's handwriting, small and neat. Mom forgets to pay bills. Write down dates, confused about money. Get bank records. Gets dizzy. Have doctor witness. More papers underneath. Power of attorney forms. Mental capacity evaluation forms. A checklist for how to legally say your mother is crazy. How to take everything while she's still alive. I sat down hard on the hallway floor. The folder slipped from my hands, papers scattered everywhere. And then I wasn't in the hallway anymore. Was in our backyard on a Sunday afternoon. Rachel was 7, sitting on the porch steps, crying. She had scraped her knee, riding her scooter. "Mama, it hurts so bad," she sobbed. I sat down next to her and cleaned the scrape with a wet cloth. "I know, sweet pea, but Mama's here. I'll always take care of you." I put a bandage on her knee, pink one with butterflies. She looked up at me with tears on her face. "Promise you'll always be here, Mama." "I promise, baby. I'll always be here for you. Always." Her daddy took our picture, Rachel hugging me, both of us smiling. "My 2 favorite girls," he had said. Rachel looked up at me. "You're the best mama in the whole world." "And you're the best daughter," I had told her. Came back to the present. Sitting on that cold hallway floor, papers all around me, alone with a folder full of forms designed to erase me. That little girl who I promised to always take care of. She wanted to take away my right to speak for myself, choose where I lived, what I did with my money, whether I could drive, sign my own name, not steal my things, deal who I was. I picked up the papers with shaking hands, stood up on wobbly legs. I climbed those hallway steps carrying my daughter's plan to make me disappear. This wasn't just about spying anymore. This wasn't even about money. This was about taking my whole life without even touching me. It's a phone call I made to change. My magazine subscription on Tuesday morning should have taken 2 minutes. Instead, it took 2 minutes to realize I had already been erased. But that's not where it started. Monday, I had driven to Georgia First Bank on Broad Street. It's the one I had used for 25 years. Just normal errands, deposit a check, ask about interest. Rates, normal things, but nothing felt normal anymore. Kevin, the bank manager, was maybe 35, nice young man, always asked about retirement, how I was enjoying my free time. When I said I needed to look at my accounts, he pulled up my file on his computer. "Oh, hey, Mrs. Turner. Someone called a few weeks ago asking about your home equity line. A woman said she was helping her mother with financial stuff." My coffee went cold in my hand. I didn't tell anyone to call about my accounts. Kevin's smile went away. "She said you were thinking about giving her permission to help with money planning." I never said that. He shifted in his seat, looking uncomfortable. "I can put a flag on the account. Make sure no information goes out without you saying it's okay. Do that, please." I left the bank with my chest feeling tight. She wasn't just listening. She was already doing things. Tuesday morning, I called my insurance company. Normal call. I changed my address after David died. Kept forgetting to update it with everyone. The woman who answered was cheerful, professional of course. "Mrs. Turner, let me pull up your policy." Papers rustled on her end. "Oh, and we have that beneficiary change from a few months ago on file. So, you're all set." I was pouring tea. I stopped mid-pour. "What change?" "The beneficiary update 3 months ago changed from your estate to Rachel Turner, your daughter." More papers. Rustling, "We have the notarized form with your signature right here." The kitchen tilted sideways. I never signed anything. Long silence on the phone. Heavy silence. "Ma'am, we have a witnessed notarized document." "It's fake," I said. My voice came out flat and cold. "I'm reporting this as fraud." "Mrs. Turner, how much is the policy worth?" More rustling. $150,000. I set the teapot down before I dropped it. $150,000 written in my daughter's name with a signature that wasn't mine. "I need to talk to your fraud department," I said. "And I'm filing a police report today." By 2 that afternoon, I was back in Detective Williams' office. I put the guardianship folder on her desk. Then I put down the insurance papers I had printed. Detective Williams read through everything slowly. Her face got darker with each page. $150,000, she said quietly. "That's serious reason to do this, Mrs. Turner." She faked my signature. "Got it notarized, the whole thing. We'll get the documents, find out who witnessed it." She set the papers down and looked at me. "There's something else you need to know." She turned her computer screen toward me, pulled up a file, a picture of a man I had never seen. Dark hair. Good looking in a slick way that felt wrong. Maybe 35. Confident smile. Marcus Webb, age 36. Detective Williams clicked through screens. Arrest record from Savannah. Financial abuse of an elderly victim. Previous girlfriend's grandmother. My stomach dropped. Previous girlfriend. Charges got dropped after the victim died. The family didn't want to deal with it anymore. Detective Williams looked at me. "Mrs. Turner, this is your daughter's boyfriend, and he's done this before." I stared at the picture. Stranger, who had been circling around my life, found my daughter. Or did she find him? "You think he's helping Rachel?" "Yes. Or is Rachel helping him?" Detective Williams leaned back in her chair and looked at me with something in her eyes. "Does it matter?" she said. "Either way, they're both coming for everything you have." I heard Marcus's voice for the first time on a Wednesday evening, exactly 9 days after my birthday, and in 30 seconds, I understood everything. I was sitting in my bedroom wearing the earbuds, pretending to read a book. The radio played softly, but I wasn't listening to it. I had been wearing those things every evening, waiting. Then, through the earbuds, I heard a phone ring. Not mine, Rachel's a man's voice, sharp and mean. "Did she sign yet?" Rachel's voice. "Not yet." Marcus. "She's being careful." I stopped breathing. "We're running out of time." Marcus's voice had that smooth sound some men use when they're threatening you. "The loan sharks. Rachel. The gambling debts. The people I owe don't care about your problems." "I'm trying," Rachel said. I gave her the earbuds. I planted the ideas about her will. "I'm doing everything. Try harder." His voice went ice cold. "You still owe me $45,000. Your failed boutique, your maxed credit cards. That's not my problem." I heard Rachel start crying. "Marcus, please. She's my mother. I hate doing this to her. You should have thought about that before you came begging me for money." No sympathy at all. Besides, what's she going to do with it? She's old, alone, no other kids, just sitting on all that money. What if she finds out? Marcus laughed. "She won't. Old people don't understand technology. That's why this works so well. Just keep pushing the guardianship thing as we planned." "But what if once you get conservatorship, we access everything? The house, the pension, the insurance. We clear your debts, split the rest, you're free." His voice got softer. "Fake nice?" Isn't that what you want? Fin quietly. Yes. Then make it happen. Friday, get her to the bank. Get her to sign something, anything. Okay, don't mess this up. The call ended. Sat there, the radio still playing, the earbuds still in my ears, my hands shaking. I pulled them out carefully. She was being manipulated, threatened. $45,000 in debt. A failed business I never knew about. A boyfriend who saw my life as a paycheck. But she was still doing it. She gave me the earbuds. She planted the doubts. She filed those papers. Did it matter why? Call Detective Williams. I have everything we need. I said audio recording. Full conspiracy. Him threatening her. Both of them air planning it. Don't do anything. Detective Williams said immediately, let me work with the bank, we'll set it up, right? I know you did really well. Just wait. I hung up and stared at my phone. Then I opened my messages and typed carefully. Rachel, honey, I've been thinking about those papers you mentioned. Let's meet at the bank on Friday morning. Get everything sorted out. Think you're right. I could use some help. I hit send before I could change my mind. 3 dots appeared immediately. Really? That's wonderful, Mom. I'll set it up. Love you so much. I stared at the screen. 3 exclamation points. Heart emoji. I sent the recording to Detective Williams. Then I read Rachel's message again. She used 3 exclamation points as if she had won the lottery. The meeting room at Georgia First Bank on Friday morning looked like every meeting room I had ever seen. Plain, bathed, forgettable. But what happened there, I will remember forever. Detective Williams and Thomas Park, the bank's fraud investigator, were already there when I arrived at 9:45. The room smelled like coffee and old carpet. We sat on one side of the table, documents in neat stacks, proof. Rachel arrived at 10 o'clock sharp. She wore a black suit and carried a nice leather folder. Her smile was bright and confident. Hi, Mom. Ready to get everything organized. Thomas pointed to the chair across from us. Miss Turner, please sit. We have some questions first. Rachel's smile went away a little. Questions. I thought we were signing papers. These emails. Thomas slid papers across the table. These calls to our bank. You made them. I was helping my mother. She asked me to. Interesting, because Mrs. Turner says she never told you to contact us about her accounts. Rachel's jaw got tight. She's been confused lately. I was getting information in case you needed to file for guardianship. Detective Williams pushed the folder forward. The guardianship petition. Rachel's handwritten notes in the margins. Her face went white as paper. Where did you get that? From my hallway closet, I said. My voice squat and cold. Where did you it? Thomas pressed play on a small recorder. My voice filled the room. A confused person talk about forgetting things. See? Rachel's voice got loud. She was confused. I was documenting with spy equipment hidden in a birthday gift. Thomas placed the earbuds on the table right in the center. Rachel stood up fast. Her chair scraped loudly. This is crazy. Mom, tell them this is all a big mistake. Sit down, Rachel. Something in my voice made her sit. Thomas slid more papers forward. You faked your mother's signature. Changed her life insurance beneficiary. $150,000. Rachel's hands shook. I didn't. Marcus said it would be okay. He said Mom wanted it that way. Marcus Webb. Detective Williams leaned forward. Your boyfriend who has a criminal record for stealing from an elderly victim? Rachel broke. The words came fast. Desperate. He was helping me. I owe him money. $45,000. My business failed. Gambling debts. He said this was the only way out. She reached across the table for my hand. Mama, please. I was desperate. Marcus manipulated me. I'm so sorry. Please. I pulled my hand back, stood up, and walked toward the door. Mama, please. Voice broke, crying now. I'm still your daughter. Stop. Didn't turn around. No, I said. My daughter died the day she decided I was worth more dead than alive. I walked out. Behind me, I heard Detective Williams' voice, steady and official. Rachel Turner, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Kept walking through the bank lobby, through the glass doors, into March sunshine that felt cold as winter. 2 hours later, Detective Williams called me. They had gone to Marcus's apartment. Me, clothes gone, but he made a mistake. Tried to get on a plane to Mexico at Atlanta Airport with a fake passport. Airport security caught him. He was arrested. Both of them, Rachel and Marcus, were arrested within hours of each other. I should have felt something. Relief, justice, victory. Instead, I sat in my car in the parking lot and felt empty. Behind me, my daughter was in handcuffs. Ahead of me, the rest of my life stretched out. Me, I had one. Didn't feel like winning. If you've stayed with my story this long, I need to know I'm not the only one. Leave a comment below. Tell me you're there. Tell me where you're from. Or just tell me you understand. It helps more than you know. Before I tell you what happened after that day, some things have been changed to protect people's privacy. Some details might not be exactly how they happened. If you want to stop here, I understand. But if you want to know how I'm doing now, 3 months later, stay with me just a little bit longer. 3 months later, the judge made the final decision on Rachel's punishment, and I wasn't there to hear it. June brought hot weather to Georgia. The flowers bloomed. People turned on their air conditioning. Life went on like it always does, no matter who's hurting. Detective Williams called me with the sentencing results. Rachel got 2 years probation, $60,000 to pay back to me, and 600 hours of community service. Convictions for fraud and forgery on her record. Marcus got 6 years in federal prison. Fraud, conspiracy, and breaking probation from his last case. Rachel's lawyer called me 3 weeks before sentencing. Asked if I would write a letter to the judge. A statement about her character, something to help make her sentence lighter. She made her choice. I told him and I hung up. She changed everything after that. Bank accounts, passwords, updated my will, removed Rachel's name completely. Left everything to charities David and I had cared about. Got new life insurance with. Beneficiaries who never met me, filed a restraining order. No contact, no calls, no letters. One afternoon in late June, Maria stopped by my house. We sat on the back porch with iced tea, not saying much. That was Maria's way. She didn't need to fill the zillins. Are you doing okay? She finally asked. Getting there, I said. What you did took courage. Didn't feel like. Courage, I said. Felt like losing? She nodded. Stayed another 20 minutes, then left. And I was alone again. That evening, I stood in my living room looking at the fireplace mantle. There was a picture there I had kept for years. Rachel at 6 years old, gap-toed smile, sitting on my lap at the park. David had taken it one Sunday afternoon 5 months before he got sick. You could see Rachel's happiness in that picture. Pure, simple boy. There was a note stuck to the frame written in crayon. Best mama ever. People ask if I miss her. Wrong question. I miss who she was, who I thought she was. The daughter in that photo. But that girl is gone. Maybe she never existed except in my own hopes. The woman in handcuffs at that bank, I don't know her. Picked up the photo, looked at it for a long time. Then I put it in a box in the closet. Didn't throw it away. Didn't keep staring at it. Just put it away. Part of a past I can't change. I made dinner for one. Watched the evening news. Went to bed early. Lying there in the dark, I thought about trust. How we build it over years. 34 years in Rachel's case, and how fast it can break. 11 days from birthday gift to betrayal, fully known. They say blood is thicker than water. But trust is as fragile as glass. I don't use wireless earbuds anymore. The kind with wires work just fine. They're not as convenient. They get tangled in your pocket. Pull out if you move wrong. But they're honest. They remind you that every connection has limits. At 61, I learned the hardest lesson. Sometimes protecting yourself means losing what you wanted to protect most. Maybe someday, years from now, when the hurt isn't so fresh. Maybe there could be something, some kind of forgiveness, some bridge back. But not today. Not for a long time. Today, I lock my doors. I check my bank statements. I trust carefully today. I survive. If you're hearing this story, remember something. Pay attention. Questions, don't be embarrassed to protect yourself, especially from people who say, "Trust me." Because sometimes the biggest danger doesn't come with shouting or hitting. Sometimes it comes wrapped in birthday paper with a smile and a note that says, "Love always, Rachel." I turned 62 this year. Nobody remembered. And this time I was grateful. So that's my true story. Not the kind you hear where everything works out and families hug at the end. This is real. The kind that leaves scars. The kind you don't find in most grandmother stories. Don't be like me. Don't wait until someone's spying on you to ask questions. Don't trust blindly just because someone shares your blood. I did, and it almost cost me everything. Here's what I learned, and I pray you listen. Pay attention to the small things. When something feels wrong, it probably is. Protect yourself, your money, your identity, your independence. Because the people who say, "Just trust me," are often the ones you should trust least. I ask God every night why this happened. Maybe He's still teaching me something. Maybe He's teaching you watching this true story from wherever you are. There are plenty of grandmother stories out there about betrayal, about family, about survival. Mine isn't special. But if it saves even one person from handing over their life wrapped in birthday paper, then maybe, just maybe, God had a reason for all of it. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, sometimes the most dangerous gift comes with "I love you" written on it.